You've got to know Holly, calling her fights, watching her in action. As far as her personality and persona, it's a little different than you see from most great fighters. She seems very calm, very much within herself. Is that a fair assessment?
I think it's a very fair assessment, but I don't think it's too far from other great fighters. There are many great fighters that are like Holly Holm that are composed outside the ring, that keep their calm. I mean, she's the complete opposite to what we've seen of Ronda Rousey, particularly over the last 18 months, where Ronda's adopted that brash, diva, arrogant attitude, you know, not caring about her opponents at all, not touching gloves, saying she wants to go out and break bones and crush necks and kill opponents, and calling someone like Holly Holm a fake-ass bitch. I mean, you know, to me, that's not the embodiment of what you want a martial artist, let alone a martial arts world champion, to be. And to me, Holly Holm is much more the embodiment of Bushido spirit, that martial arts world champion that we want from a sport. And Holly has always been that way. It's not something fresh. It's not an act she's putting on. From the first time I met Holly Holm, from commentating her in Legacy, she's always been the same. Pleasant outside the ring, pleasant to her opponents inside after she's finished beating them, because she knows that for that 15 minutes of a fight or 25 minutes of a world title fight, that's business. That's where you've got to beat up on someone. But as soon as the fight is over, you go back to being friends. You go back to showing common respect. That was something always ingrained in the guys from, say, the K1 days. And those guys that come from a traditional martial arts background always seem to have that within them, that after they'd finished beating each other up, they go to the bar and have a drink afterwards. They'd hug each other in the lobby and sit together and chat for hours on end. And Holly has always been genuine about this. She really is the preacher's daughter. She's a beautiful person outside of the ring. And, you know, I think this is a good role model. This is a good inspiration for not only young girls, but young athletes everywhere of any sex to aspire towards being someone like Holly Holm, both in the way she performs in the sport and the way she performs outside of the sport.